begin when I hit begin. Sorry, time will begin when I deflect the bullet in the next screen. So I'll count it down when it happens. So, tell me again about the man in masks. I see. Now let's start from the beginning. Okay, time technically begins in 3, 2, 1, go. So, Katana ZERO, to those who don't know the game, is often described as sort of a 2D hotline game. You go into rooms, the rooms have guys, you need to kill all the guys to go into the other room. Pretty self-explanatory. Have you arrived? I'm almost there. The window of opportunity is closing. You will need to work extremely quickly. The scientist is being held somewhere within the factory. Go on. Free him and rendezvous at the extraction point post-haste. Understood. Make use of your precognition to eliminate anybody in your way. And remember, leave no survivors. So yeah, this intro... Oh, sorry, there's a very cool splash scene happening here. It's really unfortunate we don't see that in the speedrun, because it's very cool. So, at any rate, that intro has told us two things. It's always have to kill all the enemies to proceed to the next room, which is what I've already mentioned. It also mentioned recognition. Essentially, this game has a sort of bullet time kind of functionality. Hold on, I'm told to lower game audio slightly. Hopefully that's okay. Yeah, so we have this ability to slow down time. Essentially, we can go into bullet time, but as you may imagine, slowing down time is slow. And this is still speedrun, so we're still kind of trying to go fast. I heard a commotion downstairs. I just thought it was the pizza guy. Huh. Unfortunately, I'm not the pizza guy. Well, I'll settle for the rescue guy. Let's see if I can stand. Ouch. I was starting to think I wouldn't make it. Thank you. I hope we got that on tape. Hey boys, it's time to take out the trash. Mind the laser. So yeah, that blue-haired guy, keep an eye out for him, because he's going to... We're going to see a lot of him over the course of this game. Your employers are displeased that the mission target was terminated before extraction. Go home and rest. You will receive a new assignment tomorrow. So after every mission, we drink our herbal tea and watch the news before going to bed. So let's do that now. At least 12 have been reported dead or injured at an abandoned factory in 3rd District. Among the dead is Dawood Bey, a government scientist first reported missing 3 weeks ago. Police have released few details about the killings, but have stated that it appears to be gang-related. In other news, a coolant leak in the new Mecha water processing plant has contaminated all water systems in 3rd District. 3rd District residents are urged not to use any running water until the coolant leak is contained. Hold on. Just rebalancing volume a bit. Okay. This includes drinking tap water, showering, gardening, and watering pets. Juncture authorities believe the situation will be under control within 12 hours. And from here, it just recycles. So, this introduces us to the first dream scene in the game. So, I'll just let this play out. Please, come in and take a seat. You look well, despite last night's circumstances. Shall we begin? It's been 2 months since we halved your dosage. Are you still experiencing hallucinations? My nightmares have returned. I see. This could be a side effect of your treatment. Tell me about the dreams. I'm surrounded by shadows. The shadow that enters the room. Tell me about that. It wasn't heading toward me. It was heading toward a machine. Perhaps the shadow was the machine's operator? That seems possible. Yes, the person probably did not wish to hurt you. You shouldn't be afraid of them. Maybe. I just want my medicine. Yes, you've been very patient with me today. Our time is up. Let me get your files. You're saying no to the drugs. So I can do. Well, let me talk about this after this scene. You've been very cooperative this session. The dossier has information on tonight's task. We'll speak tomorrow. So I can do the secret boss if I have time left after this, but we can just access it from the speedrun menu. We don't have to do anything special. So yeah, basically before every mission we get this dossier that just tells us who the target is. So this time it's Josh Rose, well-regarded tech billionaire and philanthropist, chairman of the New Mecha Foundation for Post-War Reconstruction, or in their very stylish name, NMFPR. Clandestine involvement in the movement of material and war drugs, heavily guarded, exercise caution. Yeah, so that's our next target, and this leads us to level 2, which starts with this wonderful exchange. Hello there, can I help you? I'll just be on my way. Wow, that's an interesting outfit. It's called cosplay. Oh, I love anime! Who are you supposed to be? Obviously Shinju Sakamura from X vs. X Sakura Redux 2. Cool! Never heard of it. What's it about? Spinning tops in a battle arena. I'd like to see you with your top off. Oh. Apartment 634, have a nice day. Thanks. That's coming on a bit strong, lady. I don't know about you folks. I need, like, at least take me to dinner first, you know? Anyway, now we're starting the action part of level 2, which introduces a new element to the game. So we have seen slashing, we have seen rolling. Now get ready for something a bit different. Throwables. Throwables, as the name suggests, are items that we can throw at enemies to dispatch them from afar. It is a very simple concept and a very efficient one. If you've never tried throwables before, I highly recommend it. Of course, in Katana ZERO, don't throw things at people in real life. I also mentioned that the rolling I do here isn't really the most optimal movement tech. There's more optimal movement that a lot of people do nowadays, but I still haven't downloaded that new tech, so we are going a bit slower than what's optimal. So, oh, actually, sorry, I'm going to reset this. This is my any percent instincts coming in. So, essentially during this part, what I did right there is I threw this throwball to the right because I wanted to hit this guy. This is Josh Rose, our target. And with the throwball, we can actually hit him from off screen. I understand why you're here. I'm not giving you the satisfaction of killing me. Oh, you're not who I was expecting. I'm surprised there's more than one of you left. More than one? You don't know? Well, it's no matter. We made a lot of mistakes during the war. Any last words? I regret the pain I've caused through you. Farewell. And yeah, that's that. Josh Rose choosing to go out the dignified question mark way. And we're going to be rewarded for being nice to the receptionist at the start. Stop! There are reports of gunfire in this building. Who are you? Oh, that's just one of our guests. Well, your guest appears to be soaked in blood. How do you explain that? Cosplay. It's true, he said he was Shinji Sakamura from X vs. X Sakura Redux 2. That's a lot to read at once. Well then, you're just lucky the poor quality cosplay prohibition was repealed last year. You're free to go, sir. And that's that. Shout out to B-Mark, one of the... Have a nice day, big boy. Oh my god. Keep it in your pants, lady. Shout out to B-Mark, one of the runners in the community who told me about that dialogue path. Your employer is pleased with your results. Go home and rest. You'll receive your new assignment tomorrow. Aim before superhero... Not quite. We're going to learn more soon about Mr. Rose's fate. Oof. Hey, watch where you're going. I don't know you. Are you that really noisy neighbor? Those are the people next to me. Oh, well they're the worst. I live at the end of the hall. How about you? I live right next to you. Oh, that dumpy place. Well, I guess we're neighbors then. Well, this has been boring. Bye, neighbor. Lovely. Lovely interaction. We're very good with kids. In other news, a grisly scene at the Murdower Hotel. In what looks like gang-related violence, at least 28 dead. Among them, eccentric billionaire Josh Rose. Who fell to his death from the balcony of his penthouse suite. Thanks for the good luck, Goose. So far, the police have no leads. But they believe this to be a highly coordinated, large-scale attack. Citizens are urged to stay indoors. In other news, want to lose weight fast? A sanitation worker may have found the answer. Tune in at 11 to hear the amazing story. And I think this is it. Yes. So this is the basic structure of the game. We get these assassination targets, go home, have a nightmare, and then go to our psychotherapy session. And we are told each time how many days remain, so we have 8 days remaining. What that means, we'll find out. Please, come in and take a seat. I'd like to begin by discussing your sleep habits. Has your nightmare occurred? I dreamed of sunshine and rainbows. I see. That's good to hear. Let's discuss something else then. How have you been spending your time? More samurai movies? I met someone last night. That's quite unusual. Tell me about this person. A girl. She lives in my building. Ah, I wasn't expecting that. Who is she? She's just a kid. We're neighbors. Ah, I misinterpreted your meaning. This is somewhat relieving. You met a child in the 3rd district? How strange. Strange? Well, as you know, the 3rd district is not a safe place for children. I like my medicine now. Alright, you've been very cooperative today. Just a moment. This has been a productive session. We'll continue tomorrow. And now we get our next dossier. This one is for DJ Electrohead, popular DJ from upscale 2nd District, involved in the trafficking of club drugs, lightly guarded but surrounded by clubgoers, extreme finesse required to eliminate without detection, pathological liar, do not speak to him. So, like the dossier says, we are going to have to be a bit sneaky here, which is a shame because this is a speedrun, but we can save some time here by cleverly going around everyone's cone of vision. Technically, we're supposed to wait for this guy to turn around, but if I jump here, he sees me, but I can actually hit the door trigger before the game realizes I shouldn't be able to continue. So, here what I want to do, I can actually... Okay, very good. So, you might be wondering why in some of these rooms I'm able to just roll at enemies who have guns without worrying that they're going to shoot me. One of the advantages of speedrun mode is something called Stable Seed, which basically eliminates RNG in the run, but I'll say more after this. Richard the Slender, the Council of Sneaky Rickies cannot accept your membership. Is this it? Are you finally going to make me a member? You have tamed your beast's mane into the most powerful hairstyle, the pompadour. You have survived the trial by grease fire. However, I'm afraid that you cannot join us. Oh, man! You cannot join us until you shotgun this spear! Ah, you guys! You totally got me! Chug, chug, chug. A splendid performance which should make our forefathers proud. No longer shall you be a slender Richard. From now on, you're a skinny Ricky. Alright! I can't wait to tell Strong Terry all about this. Alright, so that's a nice bit of dialogue. Because of this dialogue, we call those enemies with the white shirts Rickies. I also, well, more after this. Do not talk to Electrohead. Why? Do not talk to Electrohead. However, this is cutscene %, so we are going to talk to Electrohead. Are you real? Yes, I'm here to kill you. Oh heck, oh heck, oh heck. You are real. Okay man, let's stay cool here. I'll give it all back. I'll give it all back. What are you talking about? If the stuff I found was yours, oh god, I can give it back after the show. Please don't hurt me. Tell me what you found. Your stuff, man, the drugs. I only tried it once at a party. I swear. It was wild. Felt like time was slowing down, repeating. Been seeing crazy stuff ever since. I'll give it all back, though. Tell me where it is. Are you sure you're real? I mean, it's still in your storage unit. I didn't steal anything, man. I bought the whole unit in an auction. They said the owner was dead. Tell me the drug's name. I don't know what it's called. It was in an unlabeled bottle. Wait, you don't even know its name? Who the hell are you? Dude, my boys are going to mess you up so hard. You're hacking dead. Your boys are dead. Oh, heck, don't hurt me, bro. Look, man, let's make a deal. I'll cut you some of the drugs if you let me go. I'll do anything, please. Give me the drugs and you can go. Cool, dude. Okay, let me... I couldn't... Sorry, the game skipped that dialogue. I had nothing I could do about that. But yeah, last combat scene of this level. Actually pretty cool here. You're going to notice there's an enemy going to the left upstairs. I'm going to aim really well and miss. You can usually make that shot, but I messed it up. No worries. Our employers are not aware of the circumstances behind Electrohead's death. I am. You have been negligent in your duties. Future deviants from instruction will be met with strict discipline. Oh yeah, I'm heavily censoring right now. There you are. What are you doing out here? I'm investigating with my friend. Say hello, Behemoth. Hello. Now spit it out. Where are you hiding Leviathan? What are you talking about? Spare me the act, bub. Watch this. Behemoth only glows when Leviathan's nearby. Now open up or he'll kick your butt. Not a chance. Let us in. Okay, you can come in. Nice. I told you he'd be a pushover, Behemoth. What a dump. No wonder he didn't want me to come in. Here, you take Behemoth. He'll glow the closer you get. So now we need to find this dinosaur doll, which is under the couch, believe it or not. Who's talking while the stream is blacked out? That's a good question. We might find out later. See, I knew it. You had him all along. This really isn't mine. Hello, Leviathan. Roar. They sound strong. Think I could beat them? Nuh-uh, not with these noodle arms. Besides, the real Leviathan and Behemoth are like 1,000,000 times bigger than you. Well, I gotta go. You can keep Leviathan, for now. But if you're not nice to him, me and Behemoth are going to kick your butt. Oh, bye. The counselor in some of them, but there's also, other characters talking to us sometimes. No leads yet on the murder of underground DJ Electrohead, who was shot in the head while performing at local nightclub Club Neon. The killing triggered a stampede, leaving dozens of clubgoers injured or dead, including beloved new mecha mainstay Strong Terry. Despite this, Club Neon manager Sterling Silver says the show must go on. Our doors will be open again as soon as we mop up the visceral. I love the rainbow text for that. In other news, a bridge collapsed in the 3rd district. A bridge collapse has left 7 dead and over 100 homeless. Despite the insistence of 3rd district residents, Juncture maintains that the long-term integrity of 3rd district infrastructure is faultless. Okay, and that's level 3. And we are in Dreamland again, and we see slightly more of the dream this time. Oof. Seven days remain. How about that? Please, come in and take a seat. Our employers are pleased with your work last night. I'm not so sure I share the sentiment. Maybe you could answer a few questions for me. When did he start using a gun? Electrohead was shot before I could kill him. What? By whom? I don't know. Nonetheless, New Mecca is safer with one less drug pusher on the streets. Drugs like the one you give me? What? Did you speak to Electrohead? I specifically told you not to speak to Electrohead. What did he say? Told me about a drug that sounds like mine. It very likely may have been, and that is the purpose of our mission, to ensure that this drug does not reach the wrong hands. Do my powers come from the drug? Your swordsmanship? Your combat acumen? No. Those are the products of years of training. Your precognition? Your perception of time? Yes, these are side effects of the drug. That is why we cannot allow others to abuse it. Yes, I understand. Yes, okay. It's time for your medicine. Your rehabilitation is progressing smoothly. We can lower the dosage soon. There is one last matter we need to speak about before you leave. The media has taken to calling you the Dragon. An impressive moniker, but your work has become too visible. Please exercise greater discretion in the future. You may leave now. Okay, and we are about to start the shortest and easiest level in the run, Prison, where we are tasked with assassinating Fa Yuan, political dissident and leaker of Redacted, scheduled to testify in a military tribunal. Target must be eliminated post-haste. They really like that word, post-haste. Collateral damage is unacceptable. Stealth and covert action are necessary to prevent additional loss of life. And so begins Prison. Oh, sorry. I want to reiterate, as per your dossier, that your target in this mission is Fa Yuan. Others must not be harmed. What if I have no choice? This should be a simple operation. Try not to let that happen. Understood. Good. Proceed. Keep up the good work. Oh, we are going to see a lot more about this dragon business. Don't you worry. That is not we've heard. That is not the last we've heard of that. At any rate, the beginning of Prison, we actually have no enemies. We're brought here, and we think we're going to have to stealth through the guards. But we find out that someone has kind of gotten to this place before us. There's a lot of people with things sticking out of them. So something nasty happened here before we managed to get to the prison. It's Fa Yuan. His body's still warm. Dragon, we have you surrounded. Surrender or we will respond with maximum force. So we're not going to surrender, but there is something you might notice here that contradicts something I told you. You might notice that I am leaving some of these guards alive. The reason is that Prison is one of two exceptions to the rule in this game where you have to kill all the enemies. In Prison, you can actually, you only have to kill enemies that have seen you. In fact, you can leave Prison without killing anyone, and you get better dialogue here if you do. Although our employers are pleased that the target has been eliminated, they are upset that not all terms of the contract were met. The collateral damage of the police officers has been deemed unacceptable. Return home and prepare for tomorrow's mission. Could never pass the stealth percent. It is challenging, but if you take it slow, it's possible. Hey, Papa needs his medicine. Help out an old vet. I killed 6 Chromac bastards in the war. I gave my leg in the war and you just walk by? You owe me, man. I served too. What, with the Chromags? You look like a Chromag. I killed your family. Why do you even let you people in, you mecha? Heck the Chromags. Heck you all. Get the heck out of New Mecha. We should have killed you all. I served with New Mecha. Let me see that. Hey, that's mine. You stole it from me, you Chromag. Help! Help! Some Chromag is trying to steal my service medal. Somebody help. What the hell are you doing? Somebody help! Assault! This man is assaulting a veteran. Help me! Help! Somebody help me! So yeah, from here we learned that Zero is actually associated with the side that was fought against in the war that they keep talking about. There you are! Some guy told me to give you this. Looks like a movie. Who gave it to you? I don't know, some guy with dumb hair. He just said to make sure you got it. So you might have some guesses as to who it is. So, can I watch? I don't even know what this is yet. It's just some dumb movie. Come on, let me in. Not today. Aw, come on, I waited all day out here for you. Not right now, okay? Okay, well, see you later. What are you talking about? They're too big. Where would we put them? Nah, I'm talking about model trains, dude. Think about what they'd add to the apartment. What about model dinosaurs? Think about it, dude. Chugging along, picking up passengers, like, you know what I mean? I need another hit. Don't bogart the bongo, brah. What if it's the cops? What if it's the pizza guy? Whoa. We gotta risk it. Nice. What the hell, man? I heard there's a party going on in here. Who wants to party? Hey, look, dude, I guess I partied a little too hard for me, mate. How about you, huh? You like to party? What is this music? I can hear it from my limo. You guys got any hard bass? Please stop. Oh no, your friend tapped out early. You and me? We're just getting started. Here, I've got a gift for you. It's a work in progress. I'd ask you to let me know what you think, but the last guys never did talk again after. I'm sure did crawl for them, though. Do you feel it? Hold still. Quit your crying, I didn't even cut the bone. ... Where'd your enthusiasm go? Maybe you're not such a party animal after all? Then maybe you shouldn't play music so loud all the time. I'm sorry. Hey, it's not me you need to apologize to. It's your neighbor. You know that guy's a serial killer? One of the greatest. A living legend, man. You can't get a wink of sleep because of you scum, so I'm here to take out the trash. Yeah, pretty grim stuff. So yes, Blue Hair Man is apparently not the most well-adjusted of individuals. Wonder if we're going to see that guy again. Office closed. All appointments rescheduled for tomorrow. So, the therapy session is cancelled. So we don't have to do anything this level. This is free. We can just walk around the city. Look at these nice buildings. All really... There's some really good pixel art in this game. I like, unironically think this is a beautiful game. Just really a work of art in all senses. Your presence is requested. I saw you walking in the rain and figured you could use a lift. Gotta say, I'm a big fan, man. Big fan. The other night at the factory, those were my guys you killed. Are you threatening me? Threatening you? I feel like I'm talking to you on the terror over here. You're the dragon. So, what'd you think of my gift? The tape? Why'd you kill my neighbor? Noisy neighbors, right? Hey, what'd you think of the wire cutter part? Inspired, right? You're pretty disgusting. Haha! That's what I want to hear. Hell, I didn't even ask if you wanted anything. You party? Yeah. Ha! Yeah, man. A man after my own heart. Me and the boys are working on remaking this wartime combat drug. You gotta try it sometime. It's crazy. Hey, I don't have a razor. Give me your sword to cut this. This is a bad idea, but I'm going to do it because it's funny what happens when you do. Take it. There's still some blood on it. You know, I could kill you right now. I'm just messing with you. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Your turn. Okay. So, some of the dialogue in this game is just a bunch of swears. It's good, huh? Lasts forever, too. Listen, man, I got some fancy cameras at Studio 51. Let's bring these women there and smash their skulls. You and me, man, we'll make those old life leak videos look like kid work. We're not working together. Come on, man, I did you solid. You're a noisy neighbor. I didn't even mind that you killed my boys. It's all good. You're fucking subhuman. Oh, sorry. Sorry, chat. I let one slip through. You think you're better than me? You kill more people in one night than I have my whole life. Nah, we're cut from the same cloth. Keep it down. Do you know the meaning of respect? Do you understand what I'm offering you? So at this point we decide that blue hair guy is probably up to no good. So we give chase. I don't know, he turned it down. I have his sword though. Whatever, Snow, I'm busy. Oh, did you seriously follow me? You messed up. So normally we would be able to deflect the bullet here, just like in the intro sequence, but remember we gave V our sword, so we're reduced to dodging. What the hell? And this is going to be a problem in this next screen, the first action screen of the level, because we don't have a sword, so we have to just use our throwables here, and we don't have a lot of them either. Ooh. Okay, got it the second time around. Good enough. I'm out of shape. Why did I even take this? Alright, so we regain our sword, and V is hiding behind those 3 barriers, so we need to get 3 keycards, which we'll find 1 on each of these floors. So, Studio, I think, is the first level of the game where things actually get somewhat challenging. Some of the strats here require a lot of precision, so Okay, got it first try. Cool. That's a room that I don't often die in, but I sometimes do, so it's always nice to get through it on the first try. So, like I said, there's almost no RNG in this run, so as long as I know when each gunner is going to shoot, if I time my deflects correctly, I'm never going to get hit. So that's very useful for when we want to just rush in, and it saves a lot of time. This room is also pretty difficult. I'm going to, let's see, I need to focus here. Oh no, okay. Whew, alright. So I'm supposed to slash that gunner on the way in. I missed him though, but gunners, you can kind of save yourself from losing any time by just deflecting their shots back at them. So with good reflexes, you can still save yourself. We're coming up on the closest thing this run has to an auto-scroller, which is this section with the cart here. Basically, we can't proceed without waiting for the cart. So this is kind of a level where a lot of people just mess around and like have a lot of swag strats or just goof around. The one I do is actually not very impressive, but I will show you it in a moment. Quiet Hills, yeah, very, very subtle this game with its video game references. This is also Chapel of Doom, which, if you're as old as me, you might recognize that reference as well. So basically what I do is just jump from here to here instead of waiting for the cart. It's not very impressive, but it gives me something to do. Alright, and we've picked up all 3 key cards, so we are ready. To head to the final boss fight. So yeah, we are about to fight the blue-haired guy. This is the first boss fight of the game. Really difficult, so I'm gonna have to focus here, so excuse me if I don't talk for a few minutes. Feel free to entertain yourselves in the meantime. I love always saying that this fight is very easy once you know V's timing. Casually on the first playthrough, it can be difficult, but again, no RNG, we could just slash him in the right rhythm, and it all comes together. Is this all? What a waste. Huh. Chicago Reef School. I've never approved of your pet projects. Save it for later, Snow. Go home now and forget all about this. This is your only warning. What a waste. Let's get out of here. Yes, let's. Do not mistake my mercy for weakness. And that's Studio. I'm sorry I was not at the office today. I've rescheduled your appointment for tomorrow. I hope you had a relaxing night. In other news, here are a few safety tips for this year's Halloween. Have your children trick-or-treat in your building only. So I can't answer the door, I need to go through all this this dialogue. This is cutscene percent after all. Don't accept candy from anyone you don't know, and don't accept strange or discolored candy. Be sure to check your children's candy for anything suspicious. And do not trick-or-treat in the 3rd district. In other news, police have confirmed that the recent killings at Mutual Nil High Security Prison which left over 20 dead, including political dissident Phi Wan, were the work of the serial killer known as the Dragon. The dragon, whose targets tend to have ties to gang activity, has an estimated body count of over 100. If you have any information that could lead to his apprehension, please contact your local juncture representative. And I think that's the end. Yeah, okay. So now we can open the door. That's a very patient kid. Trick or treat! Are you dressed like me? Yeah, I knew you'd recognize me. You wear the same thing every day. Happy Halloween, trick or treat! Why are you dressed like me? Because it's Halloween and you have to dress up. Do you like my costume? It's just a bathrobe. That's why it was so easy to make. You always wear the same clothes. Now give me candy. Trick or treat. I'll see if I have any. Okay. So we do have some. We can search the cupboard to find that we have some choco sticks. Yeah. Yep, we found some choco sticks, indeed. Oh wow, choco sticks. Tell Leviathan I said hello. Happy Halloween. And yeah, that's the end of this level. Now you're going to listen to some choice voice acting. Behold, comedy, the wayward swordsman awaketh from poisoned slumber. Tragedy and I dragged your tea. You didn't even know, dimwit. Hee. Thou strugglest vainly, errant heart. 'Tis not thy time to pass beyond that cryptic threshold, though time abideth no man's dominion. Now gaze upon my woeful countenance, and hearken thou these words. Yeah, hearken! Two lustrous masks upon thy visage rest, of gold and sterling silver, o'er life and death these masks reside. Lo, the silver mask commandeth death, with sword and sling libate upon the altar the turbid wine of man. You're a real killer, huh? Not so scary when you're out cold. Hee. The golden mask shineth life, a vestal child, wandering time's infinite fractal, unspoiled by Babylon's malignant spell. Sorry. Is that a girl I see? I didn't know you had a conscience. Hee, sicko. Two masks thou hast, yet one alone may thou countenance adorn, gold or silver, life or death. 3 grains of sand yet linger within thy shrinking hourglass, deliberate upon thy soul, O errant heart. Time's stoic harvest reapeth bitter yields. In 3 days, we're gonna meet again, and you're gonna have to pick life or death. But remember, whichever one you choose, we're gonna take away the other. Now scram! Hee. Alright, 4 days remain. So, tell me again about the man in masks. How did I get here? The masked man from your dream. Tell me more. 2 men in masks and lab coats appeared in my apartment. They told me I had to choose between life and death? Ah. The masked man told me something will happen in 3 days. It felt so real, I couldn't move my body. You piece of so-and-so. What the hell? Thank you, Nemi. Get up. Get the hell up. Oh no! We're suddenly in the next level. Oh no, I didn't realize this was going to happen. I'm used to... Oh my god. The level reset. What's happening? Oh no. Oh, my game is not working properly. Is it going to crash? I don't know. Sorry, chat, I don't know if we can continue this run. Oh my god, oh. Well, don't worry, it was all a dream. 28 years in that godforsaken jungle. Killing soldiers wasn't so bad. I hardly remember it. But burning those villages, watching naked peasants cry, I see it every day. It's not PTSD, it's the drug. It's only been a week, but it feels like a year. Every word is getting longer. The mosquitoes are getting louder. When the drug runs out, time stops, and you're stuck in the jungle forever. It's grains of sand in a shrinking hourglass. I know what comes next. I need to ask you a favor. Minus 684 days remain. Oh my god. Integer overflow much? Hey, Papa needs his medicine. How about an old vet? I killed 6 Chromat bastards in the war. Hehehe. It's only been a day since his last taste. How can this be? The drink is all this man ever was, and when it is gone, what remains is the bottle. Which is a really good line, unironically. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Let's just keep walking and try not to make eye contact. Please, help me. Your 1,000-yard stare does not instill me with confidence. I've increased your dosage to compensate for yesterday. Please keep in mind everything we've spoken about today. So yeah, we can see the things are starting to get a bit loopy at this point. But we have our next target, Al-Qasim, secretive founder and CEO of Neotech, a military logistics consultancy, close ties to New Mecca government, involvement in military R&D, likely lightly guarded, but proceed cautiously. Yeah, and now we are in Mansion, the 6th level of the run? I speedrun this game, I should know stuff like that. The first few screens are really easy, but if you die in them, it's actually really painful, so we do have to be slightly careful here. What I'm going to do here, I picked up that smoke grenade, I'm going to throw it, the bullet is going to hit it, and then I can just roll towards the guy. This room should look kind of familiar. So yeah, as far as precognition goes, it's pretty clear at this point that Zero's use of Chronos, of the drug, is oh my god, I almost died there. Is yeah, messing with it. A lot of the rooms here have really like advanced strats that save a bit of time, but are extremely difficult to pull off. I'm not doing those because they're very unsafe. But if you look at like the world record, you will see like amazing things happening here. We can sometimes try to skip this cutscene, but I'm not going to do it because this is cutscene %. Get up. Get the hell up. Ugh, my head. Your head, huh? I expected more out of the infamous dragon. Think I looked up to you. Well, any last words? I'm going to say a dirty word in the game, but I won't read it out, chat, to keep your innocence intact. Mr. Kissyface, cut off his head, put the body in cement. Sure thing, V. Oh no, we're dead. Run over. Haha. Get up. Get the hell up. Ugh, my head. Your head, huh? I expected more out of the infamous dragon. Think I looked up to you. Well, any last words? I want answers, V. I never told you my name. You should probably cut his tongue out. What a waste of time. I'm gonna be late for my date. I bet she's ugly. Shut up. So yeah, this is a really cool part of the game. It actually, to get through this part, you actually use your character's precognition to kind of go back and forth here and learn more and more details about V. Sadly, I'm going to have to skip some stuff here because it's required to proceed. But it's a really clever part of the game, in my humble opinion. So yeah, these parts we've already read. Don't be late for your date, V. You sneaky bastards. You're not here for the Kronos. You're already on it. I knew it. I knew it. How many times have I killed you? He's on Kronos. That perk up your ears? Now you want to talk? Now you want to tell us how to make it? Well, talk. I think you broke his ribs. These guys don't talk. You will, though. I know your game now. Listen, I have reservations in the 2nd District, and we're not gonna be late because of a goddamn Kronos junkie. And here's where we have to start skipping dialogue to get through this part. So, sorry about that. I misled you slightly. But after this, we will resume our normal reading. Alright, now I can go back. I'm not in the mood for this. You handle this one, Mr. Kissyface. Tell the boss Al-Qasim was dead when we got here. Hey guys, check this out. So, first of all, what you want to do is struggle out of the chair. Kissyface uses his axe, breaks the chair for us, and when we pick up the sword and reset the room to skip the sword grabbing animation. From then on, as long as you do everything correctly, we know, again, due to the lack of RNG, which attack Kissyface is going to use in each phase. So we just get it 4 times, and that's it. That's a very clean Mr. Kissyface. You weren't able to find the Kronos, were you? He wasn't talking. I think he knew who sent us. The boss isn't going to believe Al-Qasim was dead when we got here. You're making me look very unprofessional. He wasn't saying anything anyway. These investor guys don't really know anything about manufacturing Kronos. We need to look for scientists. Maybe you shouldn't blow off their heads. He wasn't talking either. Sometimes I don't know what to do with you. Still, it is somewhat impressive that you were able to eliminate the swordsman. The boss might be able to overlook your murderous tendencies for it. It was no big deal. Yes, it was. I saw his handiwork at Studio 51. He killed dozens of men effortlessly and dispassionately. He was ready for battle almost before I came at him. There was nothing behind those eyes. No soul, no remorse. He didn't care about his mission, or the people he killed, or even himself. I resent that. I know I'm hard on you sometimes, but I'm proud of you. The dragon was no ordinary null. Jeez, no, you think the boss is gonna give me a reward? Probably. Speak of the devil. Jesus, not so close. Those are sharp. You might notice that V speaks in Russian sometimes, and maybe it would have made sense to give him a Russian accent, but I don't know how to do that without it being really offensive, so you'll have to settle for whatever it is I'm doing there. Oh, this next section is called Moto, because we're driving a motorbike, you see. A lot of runners of the game don't really like this section, because it's kind of... Oh, because it's kind of on rails, although not really. I like it. I think it's a nice change of pace from the rest of the run. I'm going to knock these cones over, because these cones actually count as entities that you need to get rid of before you can proceed to the next part of the level. So the sooner you knock them down, the sooner you can proceed. We actually didn't know that for a long time. We thought it was just swag getting all the cones, but no, it actually saves some time. Also, I have told you that there's no RNG in this game, and that's still true for the most part, but this is actually the one exception to this. All these gunners that you see, I don't know when they're going to shoot, so I actually need to concentrate a bit to make sure they don't get me. And the same also is true for this helicopter. These red circles you see now, they aren't RNG, they're always in the same places. But the red circles you're about to see now are RNG, so it's actually not out of the question that I'm going to die here. It doesn't happen often, but it can die. It can happen. I can die. Same thing, I suppose. You put me through a lot tonight. You think I've never done this before? I've killed 6 of you null so-and-sos. How the hell do you think I got this job? You think I look like hell now? This is a scratch. Snow can't save you this time. You know, this one null shot me 7 times from a mile away. When I found him, I wrung his neck like a dish rag. Like a dish rag! You think you're tough? The dragon? Well, I'm the dragon slayer. He is not the dragon. I am. Ah! You've been difficult to find. I have questions. You missed your appointment this morning. I learned why when I turned on the news. There's a smoldering helicopter on the highway. The mayhem you've caused is inexcusable. We will talk tomorrow. Go directly home and prepare for tomorrow's assignment. But of course, when you get yelled at by the boss, what do? Go down to the pub. You look like you've had a rough day. What'll it be, sir? Blue goo. Which that doesn't sound like a great drink, but hey, who knows? Don't knock it till you try it. 6 more months. We'd have blown those guys out of the water. Chromag bastards couldn't fight. How the hell did they win? You got something to say, buddy? I was in the military. Looks like a distinguished service crescent, Tariq. Yeah? Where'd you get it? Pawn shop on 5th? You got a real baby face. Ain't nobody but vets and junkies in the 3rd district. And you ain't a vet. How many you killed? I was injured. I don't remember. Nice story, babyface. Wounded 7 years ago. You would have been sucking on your mama's milk when we were out in the jungle. You know, we would have won if those goddamn hippies in the 1st district weren't complaining about the child killings. To hell with the Chromags. To hell with their dead kids. We should have won. Haha, that's the spirit. This round's on me, babyface. Cheers. It really is. This game has amazing dialogue. This is why I'm so glad that I have a chance to present this, because they hated us. I thought we'd be heroes, man. I thought I'd get all the ladies when we came back. It's because of those psychics or whatever. Government mind control spec ops. Laboratory test tube freaks trained to... Is that old man filling your head with conspiracy theories over there? Ignore that old blowhard. You ever hear about the government combat drug program? Kronos? Hell if I know the name. They had these death squads full of psychic super soldiers, killing people by the thousands, straight up massacring villages. Apparently they had them on some kind of drug to make them see the future or read minds or something. I had a buddy who met one. Played a game of cards and won every hand, like he knew how it would play out before it even happened. This is foreshadowing, by the way. You telling you the card game story? Shut it, Ray. Look, all I'm saying is there was some serious sci-fi stuff going on, and maybe we would have won if they'd left the fighting to the real soldiers. That's all. You know, in 7 years, not a single civvy has listened to me. You're a bad liar, but you're a good guy. Well, drink up. Bar's closing. It's time to go, sir. They took care of your tab. Let's go. But yeah, I agree with all the comments in chat. This game is amazing, and I'm so glad we got to show it in a marathon outside the context of pure speedrunning, because people need to know that there's so much more to the game other than, you know, the mechanics are a lot of fun, but there's a lot more to it than just that. Door! Inside the door! Dad! What? Run! Okay? I don't understand you. Help! And I sadly won't be able to read the news to you. Oh, wait. Actually, I think I may have been able to not skip it. I'm not sure. Sorry if I skipped text that I could have not skipped. Anyway, at any rate, you're not mad at me? Why would I be mad at you? I'm sorry. Last night when I asked you for help, you wouldn't listen to me. I thought you were mad at me. There was something wrong with me last night. Oh. Dad's friends came over. I didn't have anywhere to go, so I hid under the stairs with Behemoth. I didn't eat dinner last night. I'll make you something. Really? Let me see what I have. Okay. And what we have here is, sadly, just some protein paste. It's about as good as it sounds. Did you find something? All I have is protein paste. Ew. Sorry. Well, I guess I'm hungry. I need to leave, but you can stay here today. Okay, have a good day. Bye. Nice kid, nice kid. Sit down, now. What the hell were you doing last night? Your mission was to kill Al-Qasim, not destroy the city. There are 24 wrecked motorcycles and a goddamn helicopter on the highway. What were you thinking? Does the name V mean anything to you? V? What's V? It's a goddamn letter. And the sensitivity of our work? Do you understand the discretion our mission demands? Was this all an elaborate advertisement for your services as a killer? Because that's what it looks like. A big old look at me. Well, our superiors saw. You're not looking so hot now. Bet you want a hit of the good stuff, huh? You're not looking so hot yourself. Oh, the arms? Yeah, that's messed up. Yeah, I guess I don't look so great right now either. Rough day. But what I've been through? It doesn't even compare to what's in store for you. You didn't even know about it, do you? The withdrawal. The withdrawal? Ha! You stupid guy. You really don't have a clue, do you? When Kronos leaves the system, time slows to a crawl until it stops completely. You get stuck in your own mind with nothing but nightmares to keep you company. You're gonna wish you were dead. But it'll never happen. Those neighbors of yours? Yeah, they're dead to us. But the stuff I gave them? They're still there in their minds. It'll never end for them. An eternity of torture where nobody can even hear you scream. A lot like speedrunning, am I right? little inside joke there. Get your dossier on the way out, and act like a goddamn professional tonight. Dragon. The name would almost be humorous if your recklessness didn't jeopardize our lives and everything we've worked for. I'm not the dragon. How preposterous of me! Of course you're not responsible for the rash of highly visible 3rd District murders. It must be some other dragon. Not all of them, no. I met the dragon. What? When? On the highway during the Al-Qasim mission. That... I was not expecting that. Who was this person? Tall, long, blonde hair, swordsman. We are aware of an individual who fits that profile. Did he say anything to you? He seemed to have questions for V. V. One of your highway corpses, I presume? Yes, I see. Very good. I had other plans, but yes. I want you to track down and kill this person. He cannot be allowed to cause more damage. Who is he? Clearly a menace. More so than I realized. Consider this mission a public service. You're treading on very thin ice. There's no longer room for failure. From this point on, if you display anything less than your utmost compliance or professionalism, you will be replaced. Now get out of here. Okay, so our next mission. The dragon? Question mark? Target of interest, considered extremely skilled and dangerous, connected with murder of several government employees, last seen in high-profile Chinatown casino. And man, this is probably my favorite level for a lot of reasons, but one of them is right here in the beginning. So, we're going to approach this Ricky-looking fella. Hey man, nice cosplay. Shinju, right? My nephew loves X vs. X Sakura Redux 2. Why is this place so empty? It's always like this. I think this place is a big money laundering front. I always see shady people going into the VIP area. You didn't hear it from me, though. What's the game? Do color roulette? Red or black? 50-50 shot? 5x payout. What do you say? All in. Ooh, big man. Red or black? So, the correct answer here is black, but this is a really cool demonstration of the game's precognition concept, I guess. So let me get this wrong on purpose. I'm gonna choose red. Alright, let's spin that wheel. Black. Ooh, so close. Maybe you shouldn't have gone all in, huh? Better luck next time. So, you know, we lost all those chips. If only we had some way to, like, go through time or something like that. Oh, wait. We do. That's the entire concept of the game. So I'm going to go back to the table, and this time I'm going to choose black. And I'm going to skip some dialogue here, because it's, by the way, this dialogue, Baba-wee, red or black? This is what gives the name to one of the strategies in the run. But yeah, gonna bet on black this time. Alright, let's spin that wheel. Black, wow, nice one, man. And we're gonna bet everything again, and the next 2 times are going to be red. Baba-booey, red or black? Alright, let's spin that wheel. Red, wow, you're a lucky one, aren't you? And we're gonna bet everything again. Mamma mia! Red or black? Red. Alright, let's spin that wheel. And we won 3 times. Red, looks like you've got a... looks like we've got a regular ding-dong daddy from Dumas on our hands. I'm out of chips. You bled me dry. Here's all I've got. 99,999 chips. Oh my god. I need some water. So, having won all that, we're gonna walk over to this guy. You're not getting back here without $100,000 in chips. Well, there are only 99,999 chips here, but they don't call me Lenny the Linian for nothing. Going through. But how did the Russian know about Null? He was a fool, but whoever he works for isn't, and they're trying to bring back Kronos. That's why I'm here. I'm so close, I know I am, but I need your help. This is our chance for revenge. The war ended 7 years ago. I'm too tired for revenge. And with Al-Qasim gone, the Kronos... I don't have much time. For taking away our lives, for making us monsters, for making us fight their wars and purging us when they were done. We don't have much time, but I'm so close. I want you to see something. Get out of here, I'll handle this. Right. Whoever you are, you just made a huge mistake. And that was a really easy fight, except that's not quite what happened. What the hell? You were dead. This isn't over. Got prison security tapes, which we will see later. You're surrounded. Surrender now. I'm not going to. Spoiler. Oh, I need to. I forgot I actually need to fight these guys. Alright. Embarrassing, but we made it through. At any rate, this is, like I said, one of my favorite levels in the game. Probably my favorite. And mostly because of this music. So, come out with your cat gems for this one, because this level absolutely deserves it. If this music doesn't deserve it, then I don't know what does. But yeah, China marks the beginning of the last light of the run, and this is where things actually get really complicated. A lot of runs die here, so hopefully I can make it through relatively okay. But yeah, a lot of really precise tech here. Oop. Forgot to roll for some reason. We don't have to destroy these drones, but they are useful sometimes. Like, over there, I launch it down just to get those barrels to explode, which saves a lot of time. But as you can see, those drones up there, I don't actually have to hit them. And here I need to be precise. Alright, that's cool. And we are already on the last screen of Chinatown. Really cool level. There's actually some really cool strats here. Oh my god. Oh, yes. Oh, that's a shame. That happens sometimes. So, there is a bug in this level with smoke. It kind of makes things loopy. So sometimes my slashes don't come off how I planned. But we made it through, and this is actually a really important cutscene. So, let me just read it out for you. We have you surrounded. Get on your knees and put your hands up. Do it, now! The golden moon casteth wide its brilliant smile upon the altar of thy ablution. Thy baptism of blood draws nigh. What the hell? Get back, now! The stars dictate thy ultimate death. Wring from thy errant heart libations of blood upon this hallowed altar. What are you talking about? Thou heedest not my dream, haruspice? But not 3 nights ago did I foretell thy choice of silver death and golden life. This altar demandeth thine answer. Dost thou choosest the golden mask of life to stay thy blade and be reborn in grace? Or dost thou choosest the silver mask of death and sow upon this foul soil the blood of thine enemy? Life or death? What a choice, huh? Glad I'm not in your shoes right now. Hee hee hee. What are you talking about? Remember that little talk we had the other night about a big choice you had to make? Here it is. Life or death. You choose. Hee hee hee. Choose life? These guys die, and you walk away. Choose death, and well, I think you can figure it out. The choice thou makest affecteth more than just thine own fate. To don the mask of death is to embody death, and likewise the mask of life bestoweth life unto those thy heart seekest to protect. Why is this happening? Because the stars say so. Or maybe it's because of that drug business you're tied up in. Or all those people you killed. Or maybe I just like screwing with you. Me, personally, I like screwing with you. Hee. So what do you say? You want to live or die? I'm ready to make my choice. Then what dost thou choosest, O errant heart? So just a comment here. There's actually another category for the speedrun called Golden Ending. And it's called that because the way you end it is you choose to die in this part. So you choose the golden mask. And then you get like it's complicated to explain good versus bad here. We'll see more later. But basically, you cut the game short and you end it in Chinatown. So that's actually a pretty fun category if you want to mix things up. But we're going to choose to live because we do want to see the rest of the game. Is this thy choice, to forego thy final end and bear the silver mask of death? Art thou prepared to face the consequences, to embody death and welcome it upon those around you? Yes. This'll be fun. Hee hee hee. So be it. Thou choosest to bear the silver mask of death and scorn the peace of final death. Know that others shall bear the consequences of thy choice. Farewell, errant heart. Yeah, so if we choose to die, then at this point the cops all shoot us and we just get the final results screen. The favors I've had to call in, the phone calls I've had to make to ensure that the media wouldn't hear about your latest killing spree. An entire police squad is dead. For nothing. For absolutely nothing. I can no longer excuse your egregious behavior and failures. There will be dire consequences for tonight. Hello, welcome back. I'm bored. You cleaned the house. Yep, it was kind of a mess, so I cleaned it up a little. No big deal. What's that? Is it a movie? I want to watch. It's just something I found today. Oh, well, can we go get a movie then? Please? Sure. Yay! Come on, let's go. So we're just gonna have this wholesome evening with this kid. Hey man, those pre-war samurai tapes you ordered just get in. Let me get them. Hey, can we get a cartoon? Next time. Oh man, fine. 32 credits. Later, man. I have returned for the Crimson Blade. Hand it to me, or taste my folded steel. Huh. I always knew this day would come. Come, brother, let me test your mettle. Hey! Eek! He's bleeding. The bad man stabbed him. This movie's too scary. Don't worry, it's not real. I know it's not real, but it's still scary. Are you a samurai too? Like the ones in the movie? I don't know. Really? You look like one, and you have a cool sword. I think you're a samurai. And now, my death blow from hell! Aye! He just got off his head! Lord Awase, it is I, Reishi, come to rescue Princess Essen. You shall die. My son, you are foolhardy as ever, for it is you who shall die today. Aye! Sorry, there's not a lot of variation in my samurai yelling. I did not go to school for samurai yelling. Did not take that class. Okay, so now that we have watched that tape, it's time to watch the tape we found in the beginning of the last level in Chinatown. And this level is quite something. Did you guys hear? One of the prisoners is testifying in some big hearing tomorrow. Yeah, some military conspiracy thing, right? Sounds important. Shouldn't we have beefed up security? Nah, it's probably fine. However... so, yeah, oh! Sorry, my bad. So, in this level, we actually get to play as the dragon. The dragon... Oh. The dragon doesn't have throwables, but he more than makes up for it by having this cool dash that just destroys anything in a straight line. Very useful. There's actually a mod that allows you to play dragon for the entirety of the game, which is which is obviously ridiculously broken, and it is a bit jank, but people are saying it's fun, so there you go. Who are... I want names, now! Well, I've been in this cell for 7 years. I don't know anything anymore. Don't hurt me. I want names. Tell me everything, now! Just Rose. Assassinated this week. Omar Al-Qasim? Al-Qasim? Is he the one bringing it back? Does he have anything to do with that Russian thug or the ninja lady? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't know anyone was trying to bring Kronos back. I've only spoken to my attorney these last 7 years. But I can tell you it's not the government, and by my estimation there are very few entities with the resources to manufacture Kronos. Al-Qasim will know. Contact him and Leon von Alvensleben. He's the one who made Kronos. He'll know. This is what I wanted to know. But please don't kill me. Everyone has to die for making us go through this. 2 days. So we are slowly inching towards the end of the run. Leon von Alvensleben, 3rd District Slaughterhouse and Meat Processing. Who's that? Your questions will be answered. So, we decide to skip our therapy session and go to Slaughterhouse, which is a very aptly named level, because this is where runs come to die. This is actually easily the hardest level in the game. So one thing that I haven't gotten a chance to talk about is a lot of Katana ZERO is about not dying. A lot of the speedrun, obviously. But not all deaths are equal. If you die in the beginning of a screen, that will usually lose very little time. However, if you die near the end, you have to do the whole thing again. And Slaughterhouse has a lot of really long screens, sorry. Meaning that sometimes we will have to... Sorry, I just had to do something. Meaning that dying in some of these levels is really, really dangerous. I'm actually kind of... This is actually a really good Slaughterhouse. Damn! Oof. Why can't this happen for my any percent runs? This has been a really good Slaughterhouse. Like, you will sometimes see, like, people's PPs where they've died several times here. So yeah, this is actually a lot harder than it looks. I've lost many, many runs to Slaughterhouse, and so has pretty much anyone who has run this game. Alright, so here we are at the end of Slaughterhouse. I will... I'm skipping that trigger over there for a reason, which I might explain later. So we found Leon von Alvensleben, and as you see, he's kind of worse for wear at this point. You missed a valuable opportunity to learn about the Null program and your origins. Ask your shrink about Null and Kronos. He might have something interesting to say. So yeah, there's a section there that I just skipped because this is a speedrun, but if I have enough time at the end of the run, I will show you more of that level. Hello, welcome back. I found something cool today. Want to see? Sure? Come on, let's go. Right up here. It just goes so far. I wonder what's behind the mountains. You can't see all the muck and trash up here. Just the lights. It's pretty. I want to see it all someday. No. What? We're going somewhere better. Somewhere far away. Like the 2nd district? Further. Okay. Hey, what's that? It's from the war. A medal. Wow, you were in a war? That means you're a hero. You need to clean it though. It's really dirty. I haven't taken it off in 7 years. It reminds me that no matter what I'm doing, I did something good once. And yeah, this is a beautiful scene. This is actually my background in my stream layout. What? Why'd you do that? I have other reminders now. Oh. Can we stay up here a little longer? We can stay longer. I'm pretty sleepy, but I don't want the men in masks to come back. The men in masks won't get you. You promise? Okay. And here we are, the dawn of the final day, as they say in another game. Hey! Hey, wake up! Huh? Were you having a nightmare? It's time to get up. Look, I made breakfast. What is it? Oh, I don't know. You didn't have a whole lot in the kitchen. I found a couple fish heads and some protein paste and made a soup out of it. Try it. Thank you. So, how is it? Hard to swallow. There's some fish bones in it, I think. I had a hard time swallowing too. It was pretty gross. There's something else. I'm gonna let you borrow Behemoth for a little bit, just cause you don't have one yet. I don't need him when you're around. If you're ever lonely, Behemoth will keep you company, but you better take good care of him because he's still my best friend. But it's just borrowing. Now Leviathan has a friend. Yep, and me too, and you. Aw, such a warm moment. Well, I know you gotta go now. See you later. Please, come in and take a seat. So you're still alive? I was beginning to wonder. Not that it matters, because you've gone completely out of control. Failing to kill your target, murdering an entire police squad, dereliction of duty? I'm surprised you even decided to come back. You... This is your last chance. If you deviate by even the slightest margin from your orders from here on, our relationship will be terminated. You cannot possibly understand how gravely important our work is. This is about Kronos. How do you know about that? I found Leon von Alvensleben. But how did you... You were never intended to know about... Tell me the truth. Now. Yes, of course, but how did you know about Leon? I received a phone call. I see. Yes, I imagine you do have questions. Who am I? There are no records of your life before Null. You presumably had a normal upbringing and family. Your aggression and psychopathy made you a prime candidate for Null. You were placed as a child in the Gamma Project, the most elite Null unit. You were given Chronos to enhance your abilities and trained to be a super soldier for New Mecha. I don't know much more. My psychopathy? Ah, you lack the aversion to killing that most people are born with. Perhaps I've misread you, but you seem to enjoy it. So let's choose something that will totally matter. I do it because I have to. It's the only thing I like. Killing is the only time I feel alive. Yes, it's what makes you so suited for this work. But no matter. Null performed extremely sensitive and occasionally morally dubious operations during the war, but nobody foresaw the unintended effects of Kronos on the system. As the war ended and Kronos production ceased, most Null died of withdrawal. I'll die when Kronos is gone. There's enough left for you. I can assure your safety as long as you remain compliant. Everyone I kill is related to Kronos. Its creators must be silenced forever. Kronos can never be allowed to come back into this world. When they're gone, I'll be killed next. No, you've been largely compliant. Our superiors are pleased with you. You don't care at all about me. Recent circumstances of our mission have placed exceptional strain on our relationship, it's true. But until late, you've been a reliable operative, and I genuinely want the best for you. I'm sorry you feel the way you do. You're lying to me. I'm expendable, just like the people I'm killing. Whether or not you're killed at the end of our operation is out of my hands. But frankly, you've brought undue stress and frustration to my life. That's all I have to say. Now it's time for your treatment. Yeah, the psychiatrist is a really good character. And the way the psychotherapy sessions bookend the levels is very, very good. Now get out of my office. Okay, and this will be our final dossier. So yeah, we're nearing the end. Bunker. Eliminate any and all sensitive material currently stored in the safe room of Al-Qasim's bunker, located in the Center for Synergistic Research. Expect heavy resistance. Leave no survivors. So we're about to start the penultimate level of the run. I love that word. But first, we meet a familiar face. Welcome to the Center for Synergistic Research. Are you here for... I remember you. You're that cosplayer. I looked up the anime you talked about, but I couldn't find it. It's pretty obscure. Only anime patricians watch it. Oh, well, maybe you could watch it together sometimes? I love anime. Sure, maybe. Really? I'd love that. Heart. Going through, sir, and come back sometime. You know where we work. For now. Bye. Yeah, this is why I like having like periodic casual playthroughs of this game, because you really should give him on like what an amazing production this game is as a whole. Like the pixel art, the music, the story, it's all so good. Not just the slashing and throwing stuff, although that's very good as well. So this is Bunker 1. Bunker is divided into 2 levels. And Bunker 1 is very cool because it's basically like this series of very short rooms. It's almost like action vignettes here. So you don't lose a lot of time from dying. And every oh my god, missed a roll there. And every screen is like this very short and also still very intense action scene. I really like this level. This is also another one of my favorites. My 3 favorites are probably going to be Chinatown, Slaughterhouse, and Bunker 1. Although, not a lot of people are going to agree with the slaughterhouse part. Let's see how we do this. I've actually been having a bit of trouble. Okay, cool. I was having a bit of trouble with this room in practice, but because this is a cutscene percent run, where I couldn't possibly get a PB, then you just know that I'll get through all the rooms in one try. And we're back to the dream. And now we actually see someone who looks a lot like Headhunter, that character we saw in the beginning of Chinatown, that was talking to the dragon. So wonder what that's about. Okay, this is just a replay of the run, so I'm gonna skip past it. Behold, comedy, the wayward swordsman awaketh from poisoned slumber. Hee hee hee, it's getting exciting, isn't it? The first act's climax doth approacheth. Hee hee hee, ooh, I can't wait. Okay, and here's Bunker 2. Bunker 2 is very short. It consists of 3 screens. This first screen can... Oh, no. Yeah, I was just gonna say, this can sometimes take a few tries, because it is kind of precise. And you need good movement here. But, okay, second try. Not too bad. This is a new screen. So here we pick up a gun, and you think, oh, finally, we're gonna shoot someone. No, we're just gonna throw the gun at someone. That's how Katana ZERO does it. It's an excellent troll. I think everyone probably fell for it the first time they played the game. So I said there's almost no RNG in this run. One of the aspects where there is RNG is shotgun spread. And sometimes the shotgun spread in this level can actually kill you when you use this strat. But we were lucky and didn't die, and here we are. Ah, you've arrived. I was hoping we'd be able to finish what we started. This should be fun. So this is Headhunter, and she, and yes, it's a she, is our final boss. Not a very difficult boss fight, but we do have mythological tales of people who've lost a world record pace run to her. You're a Gamma, aren't you? Just like 15. You're null too. I thought 15 and I were the last null left. Al-Qasim paid me in Kronos to kill people. That's why you're here, right? Kronos? There's none here. I don't know where Al-Qasim kept his, but it's not here. There's almost none left. Certainly not enough for both of us. I'm not here for Kronos. What? Why else would you be here? There's nothing of value here. Nothing. This killing, this fight, it's been for nothing. Unless... You enjoy it, don't you? Killing. The immortality that Kronos gives us, the failsafe of time. It's why killing means nothing to us, because when we die, we always go back. Killing is the only time we're able to touch that thing we were never able to have. Oh, sorry. I didn't have a choice. I kill for Kronos. We're gods, you and I. I've died and come back. Watch time expand into the infinite fractal of possibility. We have no limits. We are immortal. But we're slaves to small-minded men who use our gift for parlor tricks. Slaves to a goddamn drug. And here we are, 2 junkies fighting over the last hit. Damn it! We don't need to be enemies. We can work together. There's not enough Kronos, damn it. We couldn't work together even if we wanted to. I'm sorry it has to end like this, but we don't have another choice. But maybe there's enough Kronos in your bloodstream to slow down the withdrawal. Alright, and this is the final fight of the run. Oh my god. Alright, I missed that, so I had to be a bit safe there, but we should be good. And... there you go. That's Headhunter 2. So, on an any percent run, time would be once I got through this door, but we do have a few more cutscenes to watch. I was saw it back when I was thinking of the same thing when I first saw this. You enjoy all the killing. The Geno soldiers. So, as you can see, I have a lot of choices here. This is when Katana ZERO really appends its dialogue system, and it's really cool. You know, we would have won if those goddamn hippies in the first district weren't complaining about the child killings. Yep, and red text all over. God, this game is so good. Every time I see this, I saw this yesterday when I was practicing this run, but every time I see these scenes, it just reminds me how good the game is. What are you doing? Your targets are still alive. What the hell have you done? You. Do you understand what you've done? I haven't been able to reach my daughter all day. My phone, why do I still have this? I can explain this. They won't come after me. I had nothing to do with this. The dreams were real. No, I'm leaving. I need to leave. There's no time. I need to get out of here. You knew my dreams were real. What are you talking about? Why can't I remember the past? Get the hell out of my office, you goddamn junkie. What are you doing? You're in withdrawal. Get away from me. You. After all I've done for you. I can give you all the Chronos you want. Just let me go right now. Please. You're so human. Okay, and that's the end of the psychiatrist. Some of you may know that the psychiatrist scene can end another way. We might see that later. Why am I supposed to collect rent if you won't let me in? This is a crime scene. Who's this? He's a tenant. The room with the broken door is his. What happened here? It looks like there was a break-in. Tenant's dead. The junkie next to you. Your place was broken into too. You can enter. One life for another. The broken door is coming out of your security deposit. Did you see a little girl anywhere? Little girl? There are no little girls here. Not in my building. Not in the 3rd district. Randy, check his apartment for weird stuff. What little girl are you talking about? He had a daughter. Where is she? Daughter? There are no children in this building. I make sure of it. The man lived alone. Kid in the 3rd district? Guy had no kids. He was a junkie loner mixed up in some drug business. Sir, if you'd come with us, we'd like to ask you a few questions. I'm not coming with anyone. Put your hands up and get on your knees, now! Comply and nobody's going to get hurt. How was the dispatch? We have a 452 in tenement 298. Medium build male with a bathrobe and a samurai sword. Randy, he fits the profile. You think he's the guy? Alright, so this gets us to the score screen, but we do have a few other things to see. So, first of all, we actually need to watch the ending, because that's not the actual full ending of the game. Luckily, we can skip to the end here. So I am going to... I did want to do the bulk of the run in speedrun mode to eliminate the RNG. So I'm just going to skip past this text. And after that we should get... we should get another cutscene. Soundtrack is very... The soundtrack, the entire soundtrack is just amazing. I love it. I actually even did a guitar cover of the song we're hearing right now. It's called Rain on Brick. Alright, 7 years ago. Ready in time? We still have a bit of time. My estimate was 2:05. Sorry, my estimate is actually 2. That is the estimate for Yakuza Kiwami. I will end before 2 hours. No worries there, but I do have a few more things to show. This is Zero. Target neutralized. Acknowledged. 015, return to base. If anyone gets in your way, you know what to do. We're ahead. Oh, so is it okay if I go past estimate a bit? Because I do have another cool thing I was not sure if I'm going to show. Should be able to do bonus stuff? Okay, cool. Yeah, we're good on time. I think we're all okay. Like, there's not that much, actually. There's 2 things I want to show. One is the extra boss, so we'll go to that after this. But yeah, I'm not gonna watch the whole credits, but just a beautiful game. Just amazing. I just wanted to show that cutscene, because that's, like, the actual end of the game. There is a post-credit scene, but I don't actually want to show it because it necessitates actually sitting through the entirety of the credits, which I'm sure we don't actually want to do. So, one thing I'm going to show here is, as we've mentioned, there's a secret boss. That scene where we confronted the psychiatrist, that can go a very different way. So I'm going to skip most of this dialogue, because a lot of it is exactly the same as in what we just saw. But here it goes a bit different. You're making a very big mistake. Did you really think Kronos was the only drug the government developed for the war? I should have done this a long time ago. I will suffer you no more. And yeah, stuff gets very anime in this secret boss fight. So, first phase of this fight, we need to slash these hands. We need to slash exactly 12 of them. And if we get grabbed, it's a bad scene, so we're going to try and avoid that. Oh, got you at the same time. Nice. Oh hell. I thought I was going to have time to get the other one. That's fine. Oh no, oh no! Almost got grabbed. Okay, we're good. Okay, next part is these turkeys that are getting thrown at us. I'm just gonna have to deflect all of them. Oh no. I got a bit too greedy there. I wanted to try and deflect multiple turkeys at the same time, and I just couldn't do it. That's fine though. Alright. That's another phase. Now things get very psychedelic. So for the at first the game just kind of switches some colors up, and it's not too confusing. But here it starts getting pretty confusing. You just track the blue eyes, they're the ones that correspond to actual movement. Here we have some eyes that are upside down, which is challenging, but we managed to make it through. And finally this sort of color blotchy part phase thing. But now this is where things get a bit weird. Yes, this guy. Look at these guys. It's really, man, they did not skimp on the monster design. For this secret boss fight that I assume most players haven't even actually seen, it's really impressive just how much has been invested into the game. So that guy that popped out, we need to hit him 3 times to win the boss fight. The problem is, every time I die, it resets the 3 times, so I'm going to have to be really careful here. So we got 2 down already. These guys are always a problem. Alright. And that's 2. No, die! No! Oh my god, I almost rolled into that. And that's it. And that's the secret boss. And there's one final thing I want to show. Very Akira-like, yeah. Yeah, that's the secret boss, and now we can go home. Oh, and we've already seen this part. So, like I said, I did kind of cheat and skip one cutscene in the game. So you may have noticed that during Slaughterhouse, I slashed a wire somewhere and avoided a bunch of things. If you haven't, I'm gonna point it out now. But basically, oh, we don't need the cutscenes for this. I can return to action only here. So, we're going to go through some of Slaughterhouse again. I won't play the entire level, but we are going to see a part of it that we haven't seen before. So, you may have noticed that I slash behind this area and then roll here. The reason for this is that I'm trying to avoid this camera. If I trigger the camera, we get this lovely video. Stay tuned for an important announcement from your employer. It has been a while since I've had a visitor. I'm quite thrilled. This storage facility was once a testing ground for the Null project. New Mecha's most promising soldiers and scientists were run through my gauntlet to ascertain their suitability. Let's see how suitable you are. Not too suitable to not be trying to drink water while someone is almost shooting me. That was a close one. That would have been very embarrassing. Interesting. Proceed. So yeah, that guy is actually the Leon von Alvensleben that we were told about. And he's going to tell us some interesting things about the Gamma Null project, which is a really cool name. It's actually the name we chose for Community Marathon. Oh no, I messed that up. It's actually the name that we chose for a Community Marathon a while ago, and it was actually my idea. I was quite proud of that one. Okay. You also notice this guy keeps trying to shoot me. You can actually kind of manipulate the shot there. Oh no, I did the very wrong thing there. You can actually manipulate the shot. It does kill enemies, but maybe we'll utilize it later. So now I'm getting a not so good Slaughterhouse. So this is why I need some extra time for this, because going through Slaughterhouse twice in a run is really begging for trouble. Oh, sorry, my bad. I actually need to finish this guy off. Okay, and here's where things will be very different. This is the final portion of the null test. It has an astronomical failure rate. You have been an entertaining participant thus far. Good luck. Okay, so here I need to avoid these crushers. The way you do this is by the red lights you can tell which crusher is going to come down on you. And try to get out of the way, but you can also fail this, as I've just done. So yeah, when the guy says there's an astronomical failure rate here, he's not kidding. I also astronomically fail here at times. So this is the first phase, and I messed it up again. So I hope you see why I only wanted to do this if I have time left in the end. We are going to go slightly over estimate, but it's fine. We're behind anyway. And we're almost done. Okay. So now for the next phase. Actual enemies, can you believe? An entire extra fight scene. Oh. Alright, having some trouble. Sorry, folks. There you go. Damn. Okay, this should go better. Okay, that's another phase we've gone through. And now we're going to have to both dodge these lasers as well as these gunshots from Leon. Which I am crashing into lasers with alarming regularity. Whew, that was a close one. And yeah, these lasers just keep going faster and faster. Ah, oh, damn. That was a close one. Now, Rezo, this is the final phase of this. And there you go. The test is over. You survived. For alpha null, the rate of survival is 7%. For beta null, the rate is 3%. For gamma null, the rate of survival is 100%. Congratulations, prodigal child. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to show you. So, thank you for watching the run. Thank you for having me on the marathon. And yeah, thanks everyone. It's been great. I hope you've enjoyed the story as much as I do. That will be it for me. Thanks everyone. See you in 2 days for my Kiwami run.